Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Automation in Detail. Shiva here. In this video, we will see why we need to define and set the path variables when we install Java and Maven on the computer. Because as a part of after installation step, we need to define Java home and Maven home variable in the system and provide the path till home folder. And also, we need to define path variable and provide the path till bin folder for these softwares. Okay. Now, before proceeding further, if you guys want to know how to install Java and Maven on your computer, please click on the link that is showing at the top right corner of this video, where I have explained in detail how to download and install these softwares. Fine. Now, let's come back to the question why we need to define and set the path variables. Let's find out. Okay. The first reason is global access. So what it says is that when you install Java, right, so these tools usually go and install in the default location. For example, on Windows, it will be C program files and Java and the respective JDK version folder. And on Mac, it will be on this path, that is library, Java, Java virtual machines, and so on. Okay. Now, if you set the path right, so this Java can be accessed from any directory in the system, either through your IDE or through your command line. Okay. And one more thing here is that even if the path is not set, there are some tools like IDE and Eclipse, sorry, IntelliJ and Eclipse, right? So they still have the capability to automatically detect the JDK home path. Okay. Let me show you that. Now, before that, what I'll show you is the configuration file that is for my MacBook. It is .zhrc because I am using a MacBook with M2 chip. Okay, let me open this file. Yeah, as you guys can see here, so I have not set any Java home or Maven home variable in this file now. So, but still Java is installed in my system. Let me show you that. For that, what you have to do, let me just open the terminal and clear it. Okay, let me zoom this. Yep. Now we need to write a command java space hyphen version. So this is the command we need to use to know the Java that is currently installed in our system. Okay. Now, if you observe here, so currently I have Java version 22 installed in my system. And if you see, even though the path is not set, it is showing here. And let me go back to the IntelliJ. So first I'll explain with respect to IntelliJ. Now this is a sample Java project which I have created with one class and the main method. Now if I click on this file and go to project structure, here if you see, it is having one field called JDK home path. Okay, let me delete this for a while. Okay, now here if you see, I have two versions of Java installed actually. Let me show you that as well before explaining this. For that, what I'll do, I'll click on go to folder. Yeah, now I'll click on this. Yeah, so and before that I was explaining here, right? So the default location where the Java will be installed. So this is the location I was talking about. Let me show you like this so that it will be easy to correlate what I'm trying to explain. Now the path, if you see, right, the default installation location, it's library, Java, Java virtual machines, and the respective JDK version file. So I have two JDK versions, JDK installed, I mean Java installed in my system. That is, one is 17 and another is 22. Okay. Now currently it is that because the latest one which I have installed in my system was 22. That's why it is showing the Java version as 22. Okay. Now, but still, since I have installed 17 also, right? So the IntelliJ is automatically detecting that path. Now, if I want to point this to 22, right, I just have to click on this. And here also, if you see, it is detecting. So there is a JDK installed here that is of version 22. If I click on here, now I can apply this to my code. I can start using it. Okay. Okay, click on OK. But before that, let me select the 22 version here and okay. Yeah, now I can run this program with Java 22. Okay, what it's released 22 not supported. Let me change that setting. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. Now Sorry, I didn't change that here. That was 22. Okay, let me click on OK. Now run this. Yeah. Now we can see this output, right? So automation in detail. So now here we can see that IntelliJ has the capability to automatically detect the Java installed in our system. Okay, now let's see in the Eclipse. Okay, let me open the Eclipse installer. Now I don't have any Eclipse IDE installed yet. This is the first time I'm doing, but I'll show you how it automatically detects the Java that is installed in our system. Okay, it's taking some time. Yeah. Now let us install Eclipse IDE for developers. Now here if you see, it is asking for Java 21 plus, and if I click on this drop down, by default it is detecting the JDK, that is 22 Java that is installed in our system automatically, right? So this is what I was explaining about actually. So these tools have the capability to automatically detect the JDK home path. So does that mean that we should not set the path in our configuration files? No, because just because few tools have the capability to automatically detect, that doesn't mean that all other tools which requires Java will have this capability to detect it. So to be on safer side and also to make sure that we don't encounter these kind of problems in future, it is must and should, and it is required to set these path variables in the respective configuration files. Now let me go back and set. Okay, let me go back to this folder. Yeah, this is the one, and let me I think it is already open. Yeah, it is open, right? So again, to set the path, we need to give these two variables. Now I have the I need to first define the Java home. Let me copy and paste it here, and have to set the path variable till the bin folder. Sorry, not here. Yeah, here I have to copy paste it. Okay, and now I have installed Maven also actually. So that is present in the documents. Let me show you that. The softwares. Yeah. Let me put it in list mode. Yeah. Here, if you observe, I have the Apache Maven. That zip file is also downloaded, and I have unzipped it, and I need to set the path for Maven as well so that I can use the Maven home and path. So again guys, these command which I am copy pasting, right? So those are already explained in detail in those videos. So please do go and watch those videos to get more information on this. Okay. Now let me copy this and go back to configuration file, that is ZHRC. Let me zoom this a bit and save this file so that I can get the Java version as well. Now what I'll do, let me source this file dot zh, not zh, it is zshrc. Sorry, why? Okay, here it is. Yep, zhrc. Now let me type Java version. So it is Java version is 22. Let me type the Maven version as well. Yep. Now we can see that Maven, that is the 3.9.1, that is the Maven version. So that is using the Java version, that is 22.0.1, the one which we have set here. Okay. Now let's go back to the PPT. Now the first point is cover. Let's go to the next points, that is dependency for development tools. So what it is saying is that tools like Maven, Gradle, APM and Android Studio, right? They require this Java home to locate the JDK, and also they need to use these tools such as Java and Java compiler to compile their source code. So this is also one of the reason why we need to set the path variables. Okay. Now coming to the last point, the correct version selection. Okay, I think before that, let me just show you the terminal and explain here as well. I was saying, right, if you observe here, the Maven is internally, because Maven is actually built on Java, right? It's a build automation tool. So Maven requires these Java tools to compile their code actually. When you run these Maven commands, right? It requires this Java runtime to compile code, run test, and execute other tasks. Okay. Now that's why it is saying when I'm typing Maven version, it is showing which runtime, that is, this is the JDK that is it is using to run those Maven commands. Okay. So that explains this second point. Okay. Now similarly, let's let's go to the next point, that is correct version selection. Now what it says is that if multiple versions of Java are installed in your system, so setting path helps specify which version should be used globally. And by setting this variable, it ensures that the right version of the Java is referenced by the development tools like Maven, Gradle, and ideas like IntelliJ or Eclipse. Okay, so what it is saying is that now let me just clear this. Now I have two Java installed, right? I mean, two different versions of Java installed. Now currently I have set the path to this, okay, 22. And also if I just type this Maven version command again, it is saying that, so since I have set the Java path to 22 version, internally Maven is also using the 22. Now, if I change that Java version to 17, right? So even the Maven should use that 17 version, because that is where, I mean, in that file we have globally defined that currently in this system, the Java version that the system should use is 17. Okay, so whenever you change these versions, right, so the internally the dependent tools will also have to refer to that latest Java version, the path variable set in that your configuration files. Let me do that and show it to you. Okay, let me go back to the sethrc file. Sorry, not here. Yep, here. Now what I'll do, I'll change the version from 22.0.1 to 17.0.12 and save this file and source this so that it can reload this shell dot zshrc. Now if I type the Java version, it should show 17. Is it showing 17? Yes, it is. Right? Now if I type Maven version, that is mvn space version, it should show the 17 version. See, this is what I was talking about. The moment you change the path, the version of the Java home, right, it is reflecting in the dependent tools version as well. So earlier it was showing 22, now it is showing 17. So that means under the hood it is referring to the those Java and Java compiler tools, whatever the tools that it requires to compile or to run those Maven command, right? So it is now using this version. Okay, so these are the three key points actually that I wanted to cover in this video, guys. So yeah, I think this is the end of the video. So thank you so much for your time in watching this video. Let me know in the comment section if this information was useful, and don't forget to like and share this video if you have enjoyed it. Have a great day, guys. See you in the next video. Thank you.